Nancy D at the church, Methodist Church in Humeville on Main Street. Done work for the past couple years. So starting over here again, the access is a little funky. I mean, there's a parking lot in the back. You could probably park in the front and just put the four ways on. Just be careful, get a cone out, something of that sort, if you want to go that route. It's not a ton of mulch or anything, but anyway, starting over here. So it's really just mulch install and then some pruning and ripping out 2 shrubs. So there's hosta here, and this purple guy. Leave that all alone, but all the grassy stuff, yank it out, clean it up, and then you know, a couple handfuls of mulch there. Up here, so she's got these 2 fake plants here, and then there's some fake plants on the by the cross. She's going to come out and get them out of the way, she said prior. So over here, just do a little, you probably could do it with a string trimmer even, just kind of like trim this out just a little bit so that you can see the sign. Maybe even like hand move out the dirt a little bit so you can actually see the sign that they have here. Rose bush here, just use your hand pruners and try to cut out any stuff that looks like dead, completely dead. Just like prune out the dead. This whole walkway, probably could just do it with a string trimmer. Just gonna string trim this whole way here. They just want it like flush with the sidewalk. So even though there's like some good flowers and stuff in there, just trim it all back right flush with the walkway. And then she also wants this part kind of like squared off and cut from the off the building, and then the middle just leave it alone. But so basically shrink that and shrink that down, and then trim that back a little bit. Everything else in here you pretty much can just leave. This little like, you know, plant lily thing, just cut that yellowy out. Everything else in here stays, mostly plants. I don't see many of them, but if you see a weed or 2 in here, just yank it out. Again, pruning this, boom, that whole way. Over here, so the hostas are going to stay. There's a mum right here, and there's also a mum buried in here, right there. So we're going to leave them, but then all of these guys are like some lily type. You're going to yank all of them out completely and leave hostas, leave mums, and then these guys here, cut them down, cut all like the yellow away, basically cut them basically to flat. You can maybe leave a couple inches, but there's a couple of them planted in there. So clean that up and then mulch it. Move it over here. So this is mostly fake flowers. She's going to take them out, clean up the bed, weed it out, mulch it. Moving down here to the 4 boxwoods here. Want to just do a light pruning and shape them, give them that round shape. So the 2 by the street already have a round shape. She's just going to keep it. These 2 at the top are actually like squared off, but she wants them to be round. So I said, we'll do what we can. It may not be perfectly round, but then by the next time we trim it, maybe next year, it should be more round. And then down there, just clean up weeds, mulch it all in here. This guy is a weed, yank that out. Moving over here, just lightly prune and shape this guy. This plant, we want to prune it and shape it, same as that. And then you got all these grassy weeds in here, yank them out. Edge out all the beds, weed them out. That is a mum, so watch out for it. Most of the rest just looks like weeds. These 2 bushes are dead, yank them out, remove them. These are all weeds in here, and then these guys right here, and then there's another one right here. Just gonna cut them back maybe 4 or 5 inches, and then leave the rest of it there, and then wrapping up the last spot here. Edge it out, weed it out, and mulch it. No real trimming or prune, or no yank outs or anything here, just kind of clean up the weeds, mulch it. That's a plant. These are all plants. It's mostly plants over here. All these are plants, and then you just got some weeds in here, and that's it.